guys, so today in the video I'm gonna break down these struts. They're off that 2020 Trailboss. I'm gonna sandblast these springs down and then sand down these shocks. I'm gonna powder coat the springs. They are actually going to, since I haven't told you guys the color on this truck, let me get the, I think it's the right box, yep. So the springs are gonna go this orchard lavender color, and the shocks are gonna go the factory body color. So obviously I'm gonna be taking the stickers off. I am gonna print like a lavender color decal that says Rancho back on this, so it'll still say Rancho on it. I'm not gonna put all the information back on it. I'm just gonna stick a Rancho sticker here. But this will be blue. The spring will be that lavender color. I might do the top in lavender also. Try to break it up. But when I reassemble this, I did get the leveling kit in today. It has these spacers. They'll go down here on each side, and then it has two of these in the kit. They'll go on the top when you put it back in. So I'll have to get my spring compressors out and squeeze it before I take this nut off the top. I will say though, if you guys have a wall mount, it's so much nicer to tear these apart with a wall mount than using the spring compressors like I have, which is just like a piece of all thread that clamps them. It is a lot safer too, but the ones I have will work just fine. I eventually want to get a wall mount, but that's in due time. So I'm gonna start getting these broke down. I don't know how much else I'm gonna get done in this video, if I'm gonna get all the parts painted and everything in this video, or if it's just gonna be some of the parts in this video. Just how much time. I don't want to make the videos too long or anything, so we'll start with these, see how long it is, and I might continue on with more parts. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so the scary part's over for now. They're apart. So I set up maybe powder coating the top here, and I don't know if I can get it apart again one-handedly. Yeah, so this plastic piece will come off, but this inner bushing does not. So I may have, if I do decide to color this, I will have to paint it. So I may paint that purple, lavender, whatever it is. It's lavender, I guess. So I may paint that. But anyways, so these are technically made for car struts, but as you see, they will work to tear these apart. It pretty much maxes them out. And I did have trouble with this one. As you can see, the thread is not very good on this one. When I installed a lift on my wife's old F-150, I screwed that one up, and that's why I was having trouble with it. I mean, if you had a new set or one that was in good condition, you wouldn't have as much trouble as I did. But that's the only reason I had issue with it. And as you saw, I was kind of skeptical when I was first taking that nut off. But they're apart. Everything looks good. This bushing here, spacer, whatever you want to call it, it goes right on there. There's an insulator, it goes there. And when I go to put the lift on, you'll pull this plastic ring off. That nylon spacer will go on here, and then this plastic ring will come back down. Then we'll put it all back together. So I'm going to start sandblasting these springs down, and I've been leaving everything separated side to side. Like, this is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. It's not going to really matter, because I believe they're actually the same part number. Yeah, they're both the same part number, shock wise, and I believe spring wise too. Yeah, everything's the same. So I just been leaving them separated, so I knew which one was which. But if you get them mixed up, they are the same. But I am going to start sandblasting these down and getting them ready for powder coat. Alright guys, so long story short, I tried sandblasting, and the sand I have is too thick. It keeps plugging up the, or coarse I guess you want to call it. It keeps plugging up the sandblaster, which that's all I could find at the time. And I've just been sitting here. So I'm gonna see if the local hardware store has any of the finer stuff, the sandblasters, because I tried wire wheel on this. Yeah, it's working, but getting in these areas it's gonna be kind of hard. So I'm gonna maybe run there here probably in the next half hour, see if they got it. So that's what I'm gonna try. I tried to, I was gonna video sandblasting these, but sandblaster kept plugging up every like second or two, so that didn't work. But like I said, you can wire wheel these. It's just a very big pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get finer sandblasting material. If not, I'll wire wheel them. Alright guys, so I can't find the bar I used to hold everything up, so I grabbed a piece of PVC pipe. And I'm actually, I guess we'll say, doing a test to see how well electrical tape works, because I did not realize I was out of painter's tape until I went to go grab it, and I did not have any. So when I go tomorrow to go get sandblasting material, because the local hardware store didn't have any, but further away I can get some, I'm gonna grab more painter's tape. So I'm gonna try electrical tape. If it don't work, I'll sand everything down, redo it. Not a big deal. But I think it'll be fine. The only thing is, you can't get as crisp of edges with the electrical tape. But with these you're not really gonna have to worry about it. But anyways, I just gotta wipe this stuff all down. There's little rust spots right in there that I can't get into. I've tried. It's probably gonna eventually show back through. The only way to fix that would probably be buy new shocks, but this truck I think has 20 or so thousand miles on it, and she's not gonna want to put new shocks on it. But I'm gonna wipe them all down and get ready to shoot them. Alright guys, so paint's on. As you saw in the video, I was throwing the paint on. Took me a little bit to get the gun adjusted. This is a different type of paint than what I shot before. The paint that I shot on my truck, I got from our local paint shop. This paint I have now, I ordered it from the Auto Paint Depot. That's a place online. It comes pre-mixed. You don't even have to reduce it. You just dump it in and shoot it. It is the exact same company that I ordered the paint to do the bed liner in my wife's truck. I'm actually going to be doing a bed liner in this truck too, and it's going to be colored also. So I will be ordering more paint from them in due time. But yeah, I got to get some of these bugs out of here. But clear's on too. It actually laid fairly well. Get the light. There's not much orange peel in it at all, which is nice. I mean, I was gonna light sand and buff these if I had to, but they came out fairly decent. There's a slight run right there, but it's I think once it's on the truck, it's not going to be as noticeable. But I'm going to let these sit overnight and dry, and then I'll pull the tape off in the morning. Alright guys, so I got the parts untaped and cut down. There's slight orange peel in them, nothing too terrible. Might do light sand and buff on them. Other than that, they don't look too bad. Now the sway bars, they actually look pretty smooth for the most part, so I don't think they're going to need sanded or buffed at all. But the shocks, I might do those. Alright guys, so I still haven't made it to the store yet to get the sand yet, or I guess painter's tape. So that's the plan today, well later on today. So I'm gonna see what I can powder coat that I don't need to sandblast. Like I think I can do this, the skid plate, the knuckles. I think that's about it that's gonna get powder coated, because all that's left there would be the control arms and the tie rod end. Those will get painted, and I'd like to have painter's tape when I do them. But I'm gonna probably do, or try to do the skid plate first, and I'll get that done here now. I got the shocks sitting over there. Probably cover them up when I powder coat so I don't blow powder all over them, since it goes everywhere. I'm not gonna powder coat the lift kit. There ain't no point in it. Probably not gonna. I might paint the block, that nylon or the plastic block on the bottom, wherever it's at. It's over there on the shelf too. I might paint it since it's on the bottom under the spring. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna paint it or not. The spacer on top, you're not gonna see it at all, so I'm just gonna leave it black. So I'm gonna try to get done what I can now until we get to go to the store. Yesterday was just hectic, so we didn't get it done. I had to go take my mom to go get her new car, and then we had a side-by-side parade. So I just clean up the side-by-side and get everything ready to go do it. And yeah, I got nothing done yesterday other than taking the tape off them shocks. So yeah. Alright guys, so change of plans. The skid plate will not fit in my oven, so I will have to take it to the same place, which is my buddy's oven, Branch Coatings. I will have to take it to his oven, where I'm going to be taking like the sway bar and stuff, because it will not fit in mine. Anyways, I'm going to just do the backing plates. This is the driver's side one. I got to get it cleaned up, because brake dust, road grime, everything. I'm only going to be able to do one at a time anyway, so I'll end up doing one at a time and get it cleaned up. While it's in the oven, I'll start cleaning the other one up. Alright guys, so got this one all cleaned up. I'm gonna throw it in the oven and let it pre-bake, just because there might be oils and stuff on this. Get it all baked out. 450, half hour. Get it all baked out, let it cool, then clean it, or wipe it down, then shoot it with the lavender powder coat. Alright guys, so I just pulled it out of the oven after it's done baking. I'm going to wipe it down and get it ready for powder coat. Alright guys, so I put the other one in the oven to pre-bake, and here is the first one done. Alright guys, so the second one's out of the oven. It looks good too. The other one's sitting over there on the chair. Shocks and stuff are underneath that shirt, so that they didn't get covered in dust. It's probably gonna be it for this video. If not, it's gonna get too long. Next video, I should be sandblasting nose down and getting nose powder coated. Hoping to do the knuckle, which is going to be, I have it here in the box. So it's going to be body color, which is a metallic, and it has to be 2 coats. First coat's obviously the body color, and then you put, it's like a clear coat on top of it. And the brackets for the sway bar, they're also going to be blue, the body color, since the sway bar is going to be purple, and obviously the links were body color too. So for now, other than the springs, that's all that's being powder coated purple. The rest will be powder coated blue. If I'm doing an exhaust, I'm going to do a tip. It's going to be purple. Either way, I'm going to put a tip on it. It's going to be purple. The hitch, I got to see if I can get it off. It's going to be purple. The tow hooks are going to come off. They're going to be purple, lavender, whatever you want to call it. But the skid plate, I still got to clean it up. It's got to get on my buddy's oven too. It's going to be lavender, purple, whatever you want to call it too. But stay tuned. Gonna get the rest of this stuff all done, get the truck back together, see how it looks. I got to get the decals all ordered for that truck too. Got to get caliper paint ordered for that truck. I got to get the bed liner and stuff ordered for that truck, so I can get it all wrapped up and done. But thanks for watching.